Hello there! Welcome to the stream! Welcome! So, it is Boxing Day. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays to anyone who's celebrating, and today we're doing a story stream. So I thought we would continue with When It Wakes Up Coffee Talk. I believe we're about 2 and a bit hours into this. We might be able to finish it today. I have my doubts, but I have heard this is like 4.5 hours long. So, yeah, let's see. I believe we are 5 days into this. Let's see how we go. Dooby-dooby-doo. Before we do that, we're just gonna test and see. Dooby-dooby-doo. Yes, everything is good. All right, let's do this thing. Resume game. Do you want to order anything else? So we've just started the day and started off with Freya here in the shop. I'm good for now. I'll order again once I finish reading this. Okay. Something important? Okay then. I'll leave you with whatever that is. Concentrating. Oh man. What's happened? She's been fired. Oh hey, she's back. Oh, Aqua. Fancy seeing you again so soon. Hi, Freya. Hi, Traveller. Good evening, Miss Aqua. How are you two doing? Same old. I'm good. How about you? I'm fine, thank you. And you? Oops. I asked that already. I'm sorry. Don't worry about it. Is Myrtle here? So far, it's only you, me, and Traveller. Only me and Traveller. We have you with us now, of course. Are you meeting her here tonight? Oh, it's not that. I was just wondering whether she's coming here again tonight. You have her email, right? Yeah. Why don't you just tell her to come and meet you here now? That's all. That always works for me whenever I want to talk to someone. That wouldn't be nice. It's not that important anyway. She is so nervous. I'm wondering if she's kind of interested in Myrtle. I just wanted to follow up on the questions her team sent today. Follow up directly, I mean. Anyway, I should order something. Take your time, Miss Aqua. It's alright, I'll order now. I'll have a cup of tea with lemon and cinnamon, please. Alright, a cup of tea with lemon and cinnamon. Alright. What's happening here? I haven't been going through her app. I haven't been going through Tomodachi at all. Ooh, what have we got here? Let's do a quick look. Journalist and short story writer, you can read my surreal and weird stories at the Evening Whispers. Idolize and aspire to be someone like Neil Gaiman, or Haruki Murakami, I believe. Favorite things: coffee, coffee, coffee. In case you didn't get it the first time, I'm a big fan of Neyman and Murakami, so there's that. What I'm doing with my life, working as a journalist, because it's the best way to learn how to write better. Talk to people who have experienced more than you and get paid for learning things. Yeah, respect. Okay, we'll go back to that later. Let's make a cup of tea with lemon and cinnamon. Brew. Brew. Russian tea. Serve it. What's Russian about? Here you go. Oh, it looks so pretty. If I'm not mistaken, it's called Russian tea, right? You're totally trying to change the subject from why you're here. Oh, you know? You knew? I heard about it once. I'm pretty sure the only part that's Russian is the name. Yeah, I thought so. It was originally from a community cookbook or something. You're right. Whoa, that's a highly specific fun fact to know. I guess I spent too much time browsing the internet. When did you arrive, Freya? I've been here since you left last night. Finish drinking tea first, Aqua. I'm sorry. I said you haven't left? I was just joking. Oh. That would be crazy. Why? Oh no. I didn't mean to offend you or anything. It's just that you shouldn't forget to take breaks. You too, traveler. Please make sure you get enough rest. Yes, that goes for anyone watching this. Make sure you take breaks. Breaks are good. Good for the head. Good for the soul. Please make sure you get enough rest. Of course I will, Miss Aqua. Thank you for the reminder. By the way, Aqua. Yes? Where do you come from? Because, judging from your accent, you're not from the States, right? I'm not. Okay, what should I have given her? What accent should I have given her? I'm from the ocean. Whoa, so you're a full-fledged oceanic. Born and raised in the sea. Why did you move here? Because of the rain, I guess. Chasing the American dream, I guess? You moved with your family? No, I'm the only one who could move here. Oh. May I know why? It's not easy for our people, especially the females, to get higher education. I got scholarships and the opportunity. Sexist society sucks. I wasn't sure about moving, you know, but my parents pushed me to do it. They got her out into somewhere better. That's kind of cool. Oh, it sucks that home couldn't accommodate for that. How long have you been here? Almost 2 years now. Do your parents visit often? Well, they can't. Do you know how hard it is for my people to get a US visa? Visas suck, especially getting into America. I'm sorry to hear that. It's okay, we're still in contact. But we do a video call at least once a week. Do you have siblings? Of course. We are sea people. My extended family is probably as big as Seattle's population. Whoa. Okay. That's impressive. Whoa! My reaction exactly. That's a lot. You really have that many relatives? Of course not. Okay. Stop playing tricks on us, you two. I was just exaggerating. But if you count my grandpa's kids and grandkids, there are hundreds of us. Yeah, but that's a big family, but it's also more understandable. Holy! How about you, Freya? Do you have any siblings? I have. Not as many as you, I assume. I have a little brother. 4 years younger. Aw. He also lives in Seattle? No, he's living in San Francisco. Near our parents' house. He's the good kid and I'm the rebel. Working some high-end tech job. While taking care of my dad on the weekends. That's so nice of him. I know, right? That reminds me. I should visit my parents after finishing this draft. You should. Yeah, probably should. It's good to check in. Visit them while you can. I know. Anyway, I want to order something. Another espresso? You know, the usual. Coffee, coffee, coffee. Coffee, coffee, coffee. Brew. Espresso. Serve it. Your espresso is ready. Thanks. Bitter. That's what you always have. Just the way I love. Okay. Okay. You scared me. Stop playing tricks on me, you two. Just the way I love it. Who is it? Oh, who's this guy? Good evening, sir. Alright. I'm thinking he can be like a Santa voice. Good evening. Good evening. How can I help you, sir? Oh, yes. I don't know what to order. Something to raise your spirits, perhaps? Think through, my friend. Think through. Nothing you like on the menu? I can make you a custom drink if you like.
Actually, are you familiar with STMJ?
So many directions that could go. I'm sorry, I've never heard of it. If you can tell me the ingredients, I'm sure I can recreate it.
Ah, lucky me. STMJ stands for Susutelo Maduyahe. Susutelo Maduyahe.
I hope that's not an actual language that I'm totally butchering. It is an actual language that I'm totally butchering. It's Indonesian.
It's Indonesian. It means milk, egg, honey, and ginger.
Milk, egg, honey, and ginger. Understood. Wait, do you have it? Wait, do you have the eggs? I certainly have. They're not on the shelf. But I'll add egg once I've mixed the rest of the ingredients.
I'd love that. 1 cup of STMJ, please.
Okay. What was it? Please tell me you're in here. You're not in here. This is unfortunate. I have forgotten what he said. Right. Is there a list? Can I go back? Aha! I can see the previous ingredients. Milk, egg, honey, and ginger. Back. Milk, egg, honey, ginger. Brew. Hopefully we can add an egg at the end. Honey, milk, ginger. Yes. Here's your okay, I guess it worked. Here's your STMJ.
Let's see.
You
almost got it right.
I'm sorry. Care to point out the mistakes?
I guess it's the honey. You should have put the ginger in after the milk.
Okay. Should have put the ginger in after the milk. The milk was first, though. Noted.
Don't worry about it, though. I've traveled to so many places in the States, and none of them got the STMJ right. Excuse me, may I ask you girls something?
Sure, ask away.
What kind of things do you kids like doing nowadays?
Excuse me?
Aren't you college students?
No, we're not.
I see.
Just the creepy shuffle over. Okay. Dude, you're gonna be cool. Be cool. Ah! Concerning.
May I ask how old you are?
Be cool, dude. Be cool. You're being creepy, old man. Go back to your chair and keep your distance.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be creepy.
Hey, traveler. Who is this pervy old man?
I want to...
I have no idea. It's his first time here.
I want to be able to understand young people.
Thank God you're here, Officer Georgie.
What's up?
Oh, wait, what was his voice again? He was British. London, wasn't he? What's up? That's terrible. He's from London, isn't he? Yeah, what's up? There's a creepy old man trying to flirt with us.
Where?
Where? You mean him? Yes, but not so loud. This man here is Rachel's dad, Freya. It's Rachel's dad, Freya. He asked to meet me. So I told him to come here. Oh. I didn't know that Rachel's dad was a pervy old man. No wonder she ran away from home. Everyone please meet Mr. Furlong. Mr. Furlong, Rachel's dad. Mr. Furlong, please meet Freya and Traveller.
Please, call me Hendry. I apologize for earlier. I wasn't trying anything funny. I'm sorry about that.
Oh. Wait, so he's just trying to understand his daughter. That's less creepy. He's just not very good at going about it. Wait a minute. Your name is Hendry Furlong?
Yes.
And you're Rachel Florencia's father?
Yes.
Furlong? Florencia? Why do you have different last names? Play nice, Freya. What are you trying to pull?
Florencia was my late wife's maiden name.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Rachel chose it for her stage name.
Freya. Okay, I think I better work on my novel. I'm sure you guys have a lot to talk about. Hey, Freya, I'll come with you.
Yep, totally stepped in it.
Worth a try. Poor things. Anyway, what was it you wanted to talk about? You wanted to talk to me about.
It's about Rachel. That night when you drove her home, was she hanging out with shady people?
I mean, kinda. She was hanging out with us, and we're fairly shady. We only open at night. Well, I think one of them was a bit shady. Hey, I heard that.
What?
I'm not a criminal. I'm just kidding. She was in this coffee shop talking with Freya and Traveller here. She wasn't in any danger.
Are you sure? What about before that?
Whoa, calm down. Is everything all right? What happened?
It's just that I feel she's getting more and more distant. I don't know how to talk to her anymore. Or even what to talk about. I don't know what her kids I don't know what kids her age are into nowadays. Was that hard to say? Every time we talk, we end up fighting.
I have 3 daughters. We fight all the time. One thing that I learned, give them time and space. But be there when they need you. Okay, he's doing pretty well. Good man. Or you can just bribe them. That's cheating. One time I had a fight with my eldest daughter. She didn't want to talk to me for a week. I know she loves pizza, so I went to Rocco's and bought her favorite pie. I left the pizza on the table like a trap. Then I just waited for her to take the bait, just like a stakeout.
Cheating. Well played, but cheating.
Once she took a bite of that delicious pepperoni, I casually grabbed a slice and sat with her. That pizza really helped smooth things over.
Well played.
After that, she wouldn't stop talking.
What if what she loves doing is the problem? Rachel loves singing and performing on stage. I'm proud of what she has achieved with her career. She's really young, but the entertainment industry isn't a kind place. No, it isn't. And I think, if I remember correctly, she's like only just 18. She's been doing this since she was 13, so like child stars, that's kind of rough. But the entertainment industry isn't a kind place. Not the label, not the media, not the fans. And I don't trust her new manager.
Okay, that's a legit problem.
Yeah. Good for looking out for her like that. Rachel's just a little girl. Well, again, 18. What if she gets harassed? She will, unfortunately. Or forced to do drugs. Possible, unfortunately.
Did something happen?
Well, nothing's happened. I just feel it in my guts.
Is it possible that you're just being paranoid?
I don't know. Maybe?
Traveller, I need to go now. Thanks for the drink. Take care on your way.
And that it? Nope, okay.
Well, can't you just find another manager?
Rachel's already 18, so legally she can sign contracts without parental approval. I've been trying to tell her to quit, but every time I brought it up, we just ended up fighting.
Yeah, see, quitting is not the answer. She wants to do this, and you're saying that the only option is to be with the shady manager. Instead, you tell her to get rid of the manager and do it in a safer way so she can still do the thing she loves, but gets rid of the creep. You can be protective but supportive dad, not protective but unsupportive, I guess. Domineering dad.
We just ended up fighting.
As a parent, there's really nothing much we can do, other than guiding them and being there when they need us. Sooner or later, we'll have to trust them to make their own decisions. And with everything we've taught them, hopefully they'll make the right choices.
What if she made the wrong choices?
She will, dude. Everyone does at some point. I can do a background check on that manager, if that will ease your mind.
Please do.
You can do that on his phone? On a flip phone, of all things? Okay, give me a name.
It's Morris. Last name, Lester.
Lester Morris. Okay. Morris Lester, got it. Oh, isn't he the guy on today's paper? Anyway, I'll let you know if there's a hit.
There's a hit. That was quick.
Hold on, I gotta take this.
Okay, not a hit.
I've just got a call. I've just got a call. I've got to go. I'd love to talk more about this with you. Let's meet again soon.
Wait!
You have my contact details. Call me if you ever need my help.
Yeah, he's got to run to, like, important things. Like, maybe there's a shooting downtown, unfortunately. Wait! Cop's gotta go, cop. Poor guy.
Don't worry, I'm sure everything will be alright.
I used to manage a girl band.
Then be her manager, dude. You could be the... You know what you're doing. Be the manager. Keep her safe.
I used to manage a girl band. I've seen bad things happen.
That bad?
Yeah. I was against her joining that pop group at first. But my wife, Rachel's mom, she convinced me to give it a chance. Ever since she's been gone, I don't know how to talk to Rachel.
How long has it been? Like 2 years?
With her wanting to do more of her own stuff, I don't know what to do.
What do you mean by her own stuff?
Modeling on a solo singing career. It's a whole different world than the band. I'm familiar with that side of the biz.
But things have changed, right?
Even if it has, I don't think it's for the better.
She survived being an idol. Even managed to graduate and start a solo career. She sounds like someone who can take care of herself. Don't you think so?
She's not ready.
Now you're being overprotective, dude.
She's not ready. I don't want her to get hurt. There are a lot of bad people out there.
So you protect her and help her. Don't push her away.
People that want to take advantage of her.
You are her father. I understand you might be worried. However, you shouldn't hinder her from achieving her dreams.
I just want what's best for her.
Is it really what's best, though? I think she's born to soar.
But she's just a girl. My little girl.
Seriously? That's your argument?
I didn't mean to sound that way.
It doesn't matter whether she's a boy or girl. You'll drive her away if you keep on acting like this. Yeah, you will. With your knowledge, you should be able to help her achieve her dreams. I was once a stubborn young girl, too. Maybe I can give you a little advice on how to handle rebellious teens.
I'd love to hear it. Is it okay if I stay a bit longer, traveler?
Take all the time you need. Poor guy.
Cappuccino, Italian delight. Press any key.
Alright, next day. What we got? What's in the newspaper today? Monday, September 28th, 2020. Alright, so, the Evening Whispers, Monday, September 28th, 2020. Werewolf representatives push the ministry for more accessible sedative. Yeah, they should make that a fairly high priority. Doctor from Salaktown arrested for experimenting with child cloning. Child cloning, not human or biped cloning. Specifically children. That's concerning. Military personnel stationed along East Coast to prevent immigrants flooding in from the Atlantic. Also concerning. Instead of preventing them, you could maybe help them. They're running from something, right?
Start the day.
Oh, you're here already, Freya. Are you sure that would be okay? Yes! I mean, it would be really hard to pull off, but it's something that'll make the story different. Different isn't always good. What is she planning? It's a neat concept, but you need to handle it carefully. And gracefully. I know. Hey, what was his... Hey, Gala. I think
he was down here. Good evening, everyone.
Welcome, Mr. Gala.
Am I interrupting? It looked like you were having an intense discussion.
It's nothing. Traveler was just giving me feedback. It's for the book I'm writing.
Sounds like a heavy discussion.
What are you up to tonight?
I'm just planning to sit and relax. Please don't let my presence interrupt you.
Oh, don't worry about it.
Although, I need to interrupt Traveler for a moment.
Sure, how can I help you?
Can I have a cup of... You remember my remedy?
Of course. Do you want to give it a try again?
My last order didn't quite hit the spot. Remember, it's tea and ginger. The last thing is definitely a different ingredient from either of those.
Okay.
Remember, it has tea and ginger.
Okay, it has tea and ginger, so we're going tea, ginger. What do we have? Do we have any ideas that can work with those? I don't think we do. Tea, ginger, cinnamon. I think we did that one last time. Yes. What have we got? We've got mint, lemon, honey, cinnamon. Let's go with mint, I think. Yeah? Yeah, let's try mint. Tea, ginger, mint. Brew! Let's try that. And I have green tea. It's very tasty.
Ginger mint tea. Serve it.
Is this it? How is it?
Nope. This drink doesn't even fall.
It does. Tea, ginger.
Far from it.
Oh my, pardon me for the mistake. No, it was tea, ginger, or something else. Wasn't it?
Never mind. Anyway, please don't mind me and continue with your discussion.
Don't worry, Mr. Gala, we're done for the night.
You're done. I have a lot of new homework thanks to you.
You're welcome. Is Hyde coming?
No, I'm by myself tonight.
It's gonna be peaceful. Gonna be a peaceful night then. That's mean, Freya.
It is mean.
Oh, come on, I was just joking. He needs to learn how to communicate his thoughts nicely, though.
He might not look like it, but he's a very kind person, you know.
He doesn't show it, that's for sure.
That applies to you as well.
Yeah, you're being a bit mean, Freya. Aw, come on.
Alright, who is it?
Oh, this guy. What was his voice again? I think he was kind of up here, Starion. Good evening, everyone.
Welcome, Mr. Baileys.
Hey, hiya. How are you doing, Freya? Not good. What's going on? Traveler was just criticizing my story. You asked for it. It's called feedback. It's cruel. It's necessary. Sounds interesting. What's the problem with the story? The story is non-linear and quite complicated. Imagine a choose-your-own-adventure storybook, but for adults. That could be cool. She's totally writing this story. She's writing the game we're in. That's kind of cool. Sounds pretty common so far. But instead of telling you which page to turn to, each decision you make will give you a score. What? That score will determine which page you should go to. So yeah, it's totally this game we're playing. That sounds like a video game. That sounds more like a video game than a book. I know, it's not that original. But my target here is the mainstream audience. Huh? With the help of my publisher, this kind of book may go mainstream. Just like those Choose Your Own Adventure show. Just like that Choose Your Own Adventure show on Netstream. On Netstream, which is, I'm guessing, Netflix, basically. It was nothing new, but because of the marketing and the names involved, it reached the mainstream market. What are you seeing? That sounds interesting. And highly ambitious, Freya. At least it's simpler than my other idea. Which is making the novel not in the form of a book. Making the game. But in the form of story cards. Okay, that's a lot. What? I know, right? As if she has all the time in the world. And that's before even considering the sensitive issue.
of setting the story in a world where only humans exist.
What did you say?
No, there's a reason why it has to be that way. Just wait till I've finished it, okay? All right, all right. As Traveller said, though, I won't have the time. Getting a normal pitch approved is already a steep climb. Let's not make the mountain even higher.
Fair enough. What's the story all about, by the way?
You'll have to wait for it. Don't want to spoil the fun?
If you say so. Anyway, I haven't ordered anything.
What do you want to drink tonight?
Ginger latte, if you know how to make it.
Ginger latte. How does one make a ginger latte? Do I know how to make a ginger latte? Not really, honestly. Okay. Ginger latte. I'm gonna say... How do you make a cafe latte? Is coffee, milk. So we're gonna have coffee, milk, ginger, and brew. Brew. Ginger latte? Milk, ginger, coffee. No. Okay. Let's go. Let's try that again. Let's go. So that was ginger as the last one. Let's go coffee, ginger, milk, brew. Come on, ginger latte, ginger latte. Ginger latte! There we are.
Here you go. Thanks. Damn, this is good. With this kind of drink-making skill, I wonder why your place isn't any bigger.
What we have here now is more than enough for me.
Whatever floats your boat, I guess.
By the way, how are you doing, Baileys? Still busy with your last client?
Oh, I'm done with her.
Done? As in you're dropping the project?
Hey, I'm not crazy. I still need the money. Done, as in I finished the job. I spent the last few days making sure. Spent the past few days making sure. It's even done before the deadline.
Did she like it?
Oh, she loved it.
She had some complaints, of course, but I convinced her. By using the same design terms she doesn't understand. Used the lingo, snuck it past. So you finished your job by bullshitting her?
The finest bullshit, my lady.
That's one survival skill every freelancer must have. Unfortunately, yes. You need to reword things so that people will accept it. Are you working on anything right now?
No. I'm taking a break from work.
I need to work on a few personal matters. Yes, you've got a girlfriend, and that whole, last time he and his girlfriend were possibly breaking up because their families didn't like each other and they wouldn't approve, which is lame.
Oh.
Like you and Lua? Something like that. By the way, I'm curious. How did you guys meet? If you don't mind me asking.
I don't mind. It's just that I was young and stupid, you know.
Oh, come on. Who hasn't been there?
You're right. So, I was a bit of a player back in college.
Ooh, spicy.
And I was going after my
then best friend's girlfriend's friend. Wait, what?
Okay, I'll say it slowly. I used to have a best friend. He was an incubus.
Okay.
Let's call him Cognac. Cognac has a girlfriend.
Still following.
And that girl has a friend. The friend is the one I'm after.
Ooh, okay.
Got it. She was one of the hottest girls there, but everyone knew she wasn't the type of girl you'd want to date.
Why?
I don't know. I don't want to get into details. But this succubus was super hot. And all the guys wanted to sleep with her. She was a player too.
Huh?
That doesn't sound like Lua at all. Because it wasn't Lua, genius.
Huh?
Lua was my friend's girl.
Holy moly! This is getting spicier!
You broke up your friend and his girlfriend? The other girl's name was Let's just call her Rose. Continue. I knew Lua thanks to her relationship with Cognac. That's a fake name you made up, right? Yes. Now, will you let me continue without interruptions? Okay. So I asked Lua a lot of things about Rose. She knew what I was after. It annoyed her so much. But I kept on bothering her. I mean, I was a pretty active guy back then. So Lua came over to visit us at one point. I lived with Cognac back in college. I'd been out and got back just as Lua arrived. A total coincidence. We went back to our place together and witnessed something surprising. What? Cognac was sleeping with Rose. Holy mother of moly! I saw the look on Lua's face. The disbelief, anger, sadness. And without even thinking about it, I punched Cognac in the face. You... what? I got into a fight with him. Oh, I haven't told you. Cognac was a Brazilian jiu-jitsu tutor for kids. He's pretty good. Oh, my. Yeah, I landed that one punch, and he beat me to a pulp. Easily. Lua begged me to stop fighting on her behalf. More like she begged Cognac. Hey, I wasn't kidding. I lost, but I don't give up so easily. I was beaten pretty bad. So Lua took care of my injuries. We grew closer after that. And I don't even remember the exact date. But suddenly, that friendship turned into a relationship. That was one hell of a story. I know. Are you going to use this story, I wonder? I know. Have you seen her, by any chance? Yeah. Lua came by a few days ago. How was she doing? She hasn't returned any of my calls or texts. Oh, dude, I'm sorry. Well, she's healthy, that's for sure. She got into an argument, though. With whom? There was this male model. A model. I didn't think she was that type of girl. To go out with a model. Oh, they weren't together. What were they arguing about? Well, we were talking about your relationship. Lua told us about the reason behind the fight. About your family stuff. And then this guy, Hyde, joined in the discussion. What did he say? He didn't understand why Lua would insist on getting family approval. Considering, you know... What? You're willing to leave your own family. You would do that for her? Yes, I would. I'm sick and tired of my family. Why would you say that? Let me tell you about my family. Or, I should say, most elven families. They all think they're so high and mighty. If you're born an elf, there are certain unwritten rules you must follow. Reputation and appearance are everything. We must never, ever make our family look bad. You can only befriend certain people. You must dress a certain way. And you can only have certain jobs. Jobs that are deemed worthy and successful. Like being a doctor, a lawyer, a CEO. You know, ever since I was a kid, I've always wanted to be an artist. I love drawing and creating art. However, becoming an artist is not something elves would deem suitable. Unless you become the next Da Vinci. There are several steps between starting and Da Vinci. You have to be able to fail to get there, right? So when I switched from a business major to an art major, they would have hated it. My parents went crazy, screamed like they were on fire. They told me that I'd never be rich or successful. All that because you chose an art degree? You want to know the worst part? They blamed Lua. What do you mean? They blamed her for my decision to pursue my passion for art. Yelled about how her kind is ruining the country. Accusing their religion of worshipping the Dark Lord. Great. Accusing her of putting a spell on me and cursing the family. Whoa! I mean, come on, this is the 21st century. That's so not cool. I don't want to sound judgmental, but your family is racist. Tell me about it. Okay, it sounded like you should just leave your family regardless of the Lua situation. Like, there is no reason you should have to put up with that stuff. They kind of sound terrible. Tell me about it. Lua is the only person that can make me feel alive. She showed me how I can be free and pursue She showed me how I can be free and pursue my dreams. I don't understand why Lua is so obsessed with the idea of reconciliation with my family. I just don't get it. I have no problem with leaving my family, you know. I would happily leave them for both of us.
What about her? What about her and her family? You may be happy to leave your family, however, it may not be the same for her.
Gala, do you have something to say? Perhaps you could give us a different perspective?
Yeah, what are your thoughts, dude? Sorry, I didn't mean to eavesdrop. You are kind of sitting right there. Kind of hard not to. I couldn't help overhearing your story. I assume that the person you're talking about is not an elf, correct?
Yes, she's a succubus.
I see. I'm a werewolf. For werewolves, the wolf pack is the most important thing. We'll put family before any other. We often have our own problems within the pack. But we won't abandon our family for anything. Perhaps that's also true for her and her family. Besides, if you leave your family for her, wouldn't that make your parents believe that all those bad stereotypes about succubi are true?
I never thought of it that way before.
That's very valid, yeah. Whether you like it or not, your actions will have an impact on her as well. And if you leave your family for her, that will put her in a difficult spot. She might feel responsible for your actions.
There's nothing to feel bad about. I'm leaving my messy family to create a better one with her.
It's easier for you to say that now, but you don't know what the future holds. One day, circumstances might change. One day, one of you might regret your decision. One day, you might use the I left my family for you card.
We love each other. I'll be with her whatever the circumstances may be.
You know, love is like a flame. It might burn fiercely at first, but over time it will die down if you don't maintain it. Maintaining it won't be easy, it will be hard work. Because life is full of storms. And marriage, it will not survive on love alone.
Whoa, that's deep.
Tea.
We'll have each other, and that's enough for us.
Tell me, do you have health insurance?
What? I'm an elf. Why would I need health insurance?
You'll need some.
What for?
Immortality is an elven privilege, but you'll lose it if your family disowns you. I've seen people go bankrupt because they fell ill or got seriously injured. Emptied their entire life savings for an $8 pill. Emptied their entire life savings for an $8 pill because in this country they charge $20,000 for it.
Yeah,
a little on the nose. Yeah, sorry if you're dealing with that. And if you decide to have children, they won't have the same privileges you do. There's a high probability they'll get bullied for being a half-breed. There are consequences. It shouldn't be taken lightly. Think about it. Anyway, I've got to go. I apologize for my intrusion.
No, thank you for your insight. I've got to go too.
Want to head out together?
Sure.
Thanks for the drink, traveler. And Freya?
Bye.
Oh, they could become friends. They're nice. What do you got to say, Freya?
What? You made me lose 2 customers in a minute. Hey, that wasn't on me. They were leaving anyway.
Are you going to write that in your book?
It's a secret.
If your book is based on this coffee shop, how can you present a story like theirs in a world with only humans around?
I'm not sure.
Perhaps a hot drink will give you some inspiration.
Sounds like a great idea.
Doom, 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 doom. Russian tea. Despite the name, it's a totally American drink.
Doom, 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 doom. Doom, doom.
Tuesday, September 29th, 2020. Alright, what have we got? The Evening Whispers. Tuesday, September 29th, 2020. Coachella 2020, 10 reasons why you should go. Okay. They still have Coachella. That's spelled differently. Coachella instead of Coachella. Interesting. Sports tournament in space might be only a few decades away. That would be hilarious and awesome. That should happen. Who vows to stop major hospitals selling Fury sedative illegally? No. Who vows to stop major hospitals selling Fury sedative illegally? But they need the drug. Why just don't make it illegal and that won't be a problem? Like, prove it. Or find the consequences, or like warn them of the side effect. Do something that still helps people. Don't just block it. Ah, these two are back. What was his voice again? I believe he was something up here. He never really changed. I know. But it was surprisingly nice. Catching up with people from back then. Thank you for forcing me to do it. Don't mention it. Hey, Traveller. I'd like to order again. The usual. Back to the experiment? Yes. You know what? Try adding milk to the ingredients you already have. Alright. You know what to do. Okay. So, what was it last time? Do we have the previous? No, we don't. Adding milk to the ingredients you already have. So I believe it was... Let's go tea, milk, ginger. Yeah? That's what we're going to go with? Ooh, what do we got here? Ginger latte, I can make that. Russian tea. Yes. It was... Yes, it was that, but we swapped out cinnamon for mint last time, which was wrong. So let's try tea, milk, ginger. Brew! Hopefully this works. Galahad, that might be it. His name's Gala, isn't it? Serve it! Try this. Thank you. Come on, come on. Just what I needed. Did we do it? Is that it? What about you, Mr. Hyde? No, we're not going to celebrate if he actually got the drink that he was after? What about you, Mr. Hyde? Would you like to order anything else? I'm good for now. I couldn't help overhearing you both. It sounds like you two go way back. We do, I guess. He was my bodyguard. Oh? Didn't you meet here? Yeah, when this was a bar. What happened exactly? He was getting his ass kicked by a couple of dwarfs. Ah, those two bastards. It wasn't a pretty sight, so I intervened. Aren't vampires supposed to be, you know, tough? Just because I'm a vampire doesn't mean I know kung fu. Besides, I've had a couple of drinks. I'd had a couple of drinks. I could have taken them both if I was sober. A couple? Really? You were trashed, Hyde. You told them I was your bodyguard. Wait, were you not his bodyguard? Not at the time. We didn't even know each other. But because of that whole fiasco, we both got kicked out. And then this wasted vampire stuck to me. Like, well, you know, to a blanket. Obviously he was too drunk to drive. So I hailed a cab. Turns out he was also too drunk to tell the driver where he lived. And I was stuck with him until morning. Thanks for not leaving me on the street, Gala. Those dwarves could have killed me. Who were they? I'm not going to confirm or deny anything, but it's possible they might have had ties to the Mafia. And I might have lost some of their money on the stock market. A lot of their money. Yikes. They wanted me to launder their dirty money. So I decided to screw them over instead. Yeah, I overheard what you were talking about before the fight started. I knew Hyde was innocent and that's why I helped him. He might be an annoying arsehole, but he's not a thief. What a stroke of luck, the universe sending me a guardian angel in my time of need. So the next morning I offered him a job as my bodyguard for real. After all the trouble you caused me the night before... Hey, I took you to breakfast. Don't tell me that counted for nothing. I have to say, it wasn't my proudest moment. I was broke. Breakfast was an offer I couldn't refuse. It was the late 60s, mind you. It wasn't easy finding a job, especially for people like me. Werewolves?
War veterans. Ah, I see. Brutal. Yeah. Yeah, the US system is not great for veterans. Which is weird for essentially a war tribe. Ah, I see. So how did you go from working as a bodyguard to working in the hospital, Gala? Well, when he was working with me, I noticed... I'd prefer if we skipped that part. Oh, come on, tell me the juicy details. I'm sorry, but I don't want to go into any details about it, but I want the details. That's specifically what I want. It's all right. Oh, forgive me for asking. I don't mind telling you the quick and dirty version. Yeah, something. Long story short, he helped me with something. Let's just say something from my past. You did a hit. You totally did a hit. Thanks to that help, I found a new purpose in life. Helping other people live. Of course, it's not easy for a veteran to... Yeah. Of course, it's not easy for a veteran werewolf to become a nurse or doctor. That's why I chose hospital admin instead. So, you could say I owe this guy my life. Thanks to his stubborn persistence in helping me when I needed it. Thank you for sharing your story with me. I didn't expect such a tale from you. I know. Anyway, traveler. I'd like to order something new. What would you like? Can you make a tea-based drink that's warm and cool at the same time? Warm and cool at the same time. Okay. That makes very little sense. What if a tea-based drink, let's go tea, and maybe if we add warm and cool. Theoretically, tea, ginger, mint. Let's try that. Ooh. Not sweet in the slightest, though. Ginger mint tea. Try it. Here's your order. Exactly what I wanted. Nice, got it. By the way, it feels like this place is missing something today. Yeah, there's no Freya. Yeah, I haven't seen her today. Oh, that might be her. Freya? Freya? Speak of the devil. There you are, Freya. Hello, good people. And one vampire. It's good to see you too. Freya? Play nice. By the way, we were just talking about you. Oh, really? What about me? I was surprised. I was just surprised that you weren't here. Is that how you pick up girls young enough to be your granddaughter? That won't work on me. I have no interest in flirting with you. I've got high standards, you know. That's mean. Nice retort, but that's mean. You look tired. You look so tired, Freya. Hard day at work? How could you tell? Call it werewolf senses. Or having eyes. Right. I showed Traveller my draft, and I actually got some good feedback. Thank you. That's good to hear. I'm glad I could help. So I spent the whole day rewriting stuff. And I also did some stories for the paper. Overall, it was a good day. Brutal, well done. That's good to hear. But please don't forget to take a break. It's easy to get carried away by work when you're on a roll. It is, alas, body will fail. If you don't take a break, your body will make you. Will do, sir. Aye, aye, Captain. And speaking of hospitals, how's your hospital adminning life going? That's not even a word, Freya. It is now. Actually, I'm not even sure what you do even. I'm not even sure what you do. Actually, I'm not even sure what you even do there. A lot of evens. It's pretty boring to talk about. But mostly, I handle operational stuff happening in the hospital. Things like how much a specialist costs and how much it affects our income. I also deal with patients and their families. If they require intensive care, such as operations, I go through what we do and how much it would cost them. Kind of like biz dev for people's lives, then? You could say that. I've never heard of biz dev. Damn, that sounds complicated and hard. That's why I'm suited for my job. Someone who gets very emotionally attached to patients would find this job pretty tough. Yeah, anyone who had any kind of empathy would find that very tough. If you do that job, well played. Someone who gets very emotionally attached to patients would find this job pretty tough.
Whereas heartless people like my friend here only see it from a business perspective.
Good point. Why do people rarely talk about your kind of job?
I guess most people don't really notice we exist, or think about the necessity of it. Yeah, every organization, even publicly funded, needs someone in charge of the books.
Exactly, it's an interesting job, yet no one talks about it.
Maybe because most admins are just like me. We rarely talk about work outside the hospital. Yeah, you finish your day, then you go to a cafe and unwind.
Why?
For me, I just don't find any reason to.
Also, you need some time away from work, and if all you do is talk about work when you're not at work, that's all your life is. You need some breaks, you need some time away from it.
It's the patient's personal lives anyway.
Also that. Such professionalism and loyalty!
You should keep hold of that mindset, especially in front of this lady here.
You...
I like the dynamic that these two have.
What was his voice again? He needs to be a bit less loyal, though.
Yeah. Hyde.
You've been doing this job for a while, right?
Almost 50 years now. Damn.
Whoa, I didn't know that. Wait, 50 years in the same position?
Uh-huh.
Holy! Ask for a promotion, man!
They keep offering me new positions. Mostly managerial.
Take it!
Not interested.
Why?
It's not something I want. Besides, as I've told you before, I fit perfectly in this position.
But the salary must be better if you take a promotion, right?
Of course. But what I can get at the moment is more than enough for me right now. And I still get raises while I'm doing this job.
I really can't figure you out. That's Gala. What's it? That's Gala for you.
Anyway, my shift's starting soon. It was nice catching up with both of you. Are you going to stay, Hyde?
Yeah, I'm still enjoying the vibes here. It is a cool little coffee shop for the vibes.
I'll see you in a few weeks, I guess.
Yep.
Safe trip. See you around, traveler. And you, Freya.
See you. Take care on your way.
Fare thee well, my friend. Return to the hospital.
What's happening now? What we thinking, you two? You know, it's kind of hard to believe. Someone like Gala could be your best friend.
We were just talking about that before you arrived.
Oh, really? Man, I missed an interesting story.
You did. It was a good story.
So, how did you guys meet?
Seriously?
Seriously, I have to retell the story? Yes. Come on, you're not going anywhere, right? All right, then. We met in this place, back when it was a bar.
And then he became his bodyguard and saved him from an ass whooping.
One thing led to another. Best friends for life! Whoa! I never knew Gala used to be in the army. I mean, he's got the build to be on the front line. Still, though, why did he make the jump from, how should I say this, a very physical job to medic? Well, he's not comfortable talking about it right now. But you know why, right? Are you trying to squeeze the story from me? Obviously. He doesn't want to talk about it. That's him, not you. Seriously, Freya? Come on. I won't get into the details. But going to war, it messes with your head. That it does, unfortunately. Oh. You see why Gala doesn't want to talk about it, huh? I don't get it, but it must be difficult. Especially back then. The only thing he was confident in was his strength. Though he only did work that relied on his muscle. That wouldn't help him get over his trauma, though, right? Of course not. But it was the only thing he could do. Or at least, it's the only thing he thought he could do. But you hired him for his muscle? Hey, I didn't know about all that at the time. Besides, he's good at being a bodyguard. And we weren't that close yet. So, no personal feelings. I needed his strength. But then I got to be interested in him. Interested? Oh, wait. Did you two become a couple? Did you two become a couple? I think he's a cool person. Dodging around it. I think he's a cool person. That's all. And after a few months, I noticed his problem. I suggested he talk about it with someone, seek help. which he refused. No surprises there. But I kind of pushed him to do it. How? It's complicated. Eventually, he did go to get professional help. Of course, I've no idea what happened in his therapy sessions, yeah. But in the end, he found a new purpose in his life. He quit working for me, and not so long after that, he started working at the hospital. So he left before getting the job at the hospital. Damn, how do you two stay friends then? And he's been Oh, who's... Someone coming back? Oh, this guy! Alien. Good evening, everyone. Oh, boy. Good evening. Oh, good evening. Thought it was him for a second. It's nice to see you again. We are so glad to see you, Barista. Always excited about everything. By the way, I didn't catch your name the last time you visited. Do you have a name? Name? We sure have. On Earth, please call us Neil. Ooh, meet all the main characters. Nice. Neil. Yes, Neil. Is that your real name? Oh, of course not. Due to the nature of our communication, we do not really need trivial things like names to interact. But from what we have learned here, it seems like the name Neil has a lot of associations with Earthling efforts in intergalactic exploration. Neil Armstrong, one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. Ah, I get what you mean. Wait, they still had Neil Armstrong here. Interesting. They also means they still have NASA and the arms race and the Cold War and all of that stuff. Interesting. I believe we did not meet the last time we were here. I saw you from afar when you left the coffee shop a few days ago. So, hello, my name is Freya. You could say I'm a regular here. And you, sir? Hyde. You come here often? For someone who doesn't live in Seattle, yeah. Ooh, you are not from around here. Neither are we. Where do you come from? Far away. By far away, do you mean a few thousand miles or more? More. Much more. More to the point that your strange calculation system means nothing. That sounds far away indeed. What are you doing here in Seattle? And do all your kind dress like this? Oh, this? We chose this appearance based on an image we saw when we first arrived. Image? Ah, the Army Gendrew album cover. Jeremy Andrew, I guess? Yeah. Army Gendrew album cover. No wonder you look familiar. As for what we are doing, this place is really the perfect spot to practice our communication skills with Earthlings. But before that, please let us order something from the barista. What do you want to drink tonight? The usual. Is that the usual? That is how you say it, yes? Yes. So, anything? Yes, we won't be able to taste the difference anyway. You really can't taste anything? Yes. What if I can brew a drink that can make you feel something? Interesting premise, but we doubt you'll be able to do that. Challenge accepted. Please, surprise us. Okay. A drink that's going to make you feel something. What do we got that could do that? Is there anything in here that could help? No. He has a profile though, that's interesting. What else could there be in here? Something that would make him feel something. Maybe we could try Galahad. Ginger chai latte, good to calm yet warm your nerve. Maybe that's the answer? Let's try that. Tea, milk, ginger. Tea... No... Milk? Ginger, what are we thinking? No, actually, no, let's not do that. Let's try something that's gonna be... What? Something that's gonna max out one of these. Okay, so coffee could work. What about chocolate with cinnamon? What's the most max out we can do? Let's try
Could be very warm. Very... No. What could we do that's going to make him feel something? You're about to say, we're going to go coffee. And we're going to go ginger. Ooh. Coffee, ginger, ginger. We're going to max out those two. Be the warmest and the bitterest thing that ever was made. Brew. Brew, my pretties, brew. Ginger coffee. Challenge. A cup of anything is ready for you. Thank you. What the? Interesting. What are you doing? Drinking. That's how they drink. Oh boy. You are one interesting person. Thank you. That was a compliment, yes? Normally, yes. But you can't be so sure with Freya. That definitely was the highest form of compliment. What are you, Neil? Us? We are travelers. Hey, me too. Doing our job in the space you call Milky Way. What kind of job? We are tasked with the mission to spread our seeds. You really are here to find a date. All the way from a galaxy far, far away. Wow. It turns out pervs exist anywhere in the universe. Yeah, kind of that. Evil laugh. Feeling attacked, old man? Not really. You have a valid point. We do not understand. Oh, poor little guy. But we are glad if we can make you laugh. Oh, cute little guy. Oh, the pleasure was mine. If I may ask, why do you have to breed with us? We are sorry, but that is classified information. Aw, man. Well, how's the mission going so far? We cannot say it is going well. I'm not surprised. With how quirky and unique you are. Not many women can handle that. Could you handle them? Could you handle them, though? Me? I don't know. What do you think? You're a pretty adventurous girl. Play nice, you two. No getting into a scuffle. I wouldn't be surprised if you decided to go on a date. Or maybe go further. Play nice. If it got you a good story, play nice. Oh, you're not offended by that? Yes, at least you're aware that that could be offensive. Not in the slightest. You're wrong, though. I go on a date with them, but I don't like to sleep around. Really? To be honest, I didn't expect that. Yeah, I get that a lot. People often mistake me for someone who gets around a lot. Excuse me, miss. From what we gather, does it mean you are willing to breed with us in exchange for our stories? Wow, no wonder your mission isn't going well. I don't mind going out with you for a drink or dinner in exchange for stories, but I'll only sleep with someone I'm serious about. But our mission is serious. It's not that. You either have to be my boyfriend or husband if you want to sleep with me. There. We have heard those terms before. Let us check them once again. This is very strange. According to what we found, many Earthlings mate with one person exclusively for their entire lives. Yes, that's called commitment. Such a strange concept. Then why, with such rules, do you still face overpopulation problems? Now that you mention it, we don't have enough control of ourselves. And those in charge also don't have enough control of us. Not to mention, some races live for a very, very long time. So even though there are rules about having kids, and they can be strictly enforced, a lot of people still break them. We know Earthlings boast about this concept of free will, but we thought your kind also loved the concept of restraint and taking care of the planet. I mean, as an idea, as a species, we're kind of bad at that one. At least, that was what we gathered from your information network. Theoretically, that should be the case. But Earthlings are stupid. That's the easiest way to put it. We learned so much today. But we have another question for Miss Freya. Ask away. How can we become your husband?
Poor guy, he's trying. He's trying. First of all, I would suggest going step by step. Most of the time, you start by dating, boyfriends or girlfriends, you know, before you talk about marriage. Oh, okay. So, how can we become your boyfriend? You could start by asking her whether she's actually single. Understood. So, Miss Freya, are you single? Yes, I am single. Do you want to be our girlfriend? Now, the path to starting to date varies between people, but usually it takes some time before you want to commit yourself to someone. Wow. The breeding process on Earth is surely extremely complicated. It can be easier if you're a smooth talker. Smooth talker? Someone who's good at communicating with others. That would be really challenging for us. Even after all that, making kids is still in a totally different league. Most women prefer it if their male partners wear condoms. Condoms? It's something you wear to prevent pregnancy. Why would you do the mating ritual if you do not want to have offspring? Pleasure. All this information is too much to process in one evening. So, we talked about using condoms, but how would your kind have sex? Like, seeing how you drink, a condom might be something you can't use at all. That's true. Yeah, this seems to just be a facade. That might not actually be a suit it's wearing, that might just be a faux skin they've created, like metamorphosized. That's true. How do you do it? You're pretty flexible with that, but we cannot tell you the details. Probably a good thing. Unless we agree to do the mating ritual. I don't want to imagine how it's done. Oh, you do not need to worry. We will not hurt anyone physically or mentally. Yeah, I'm not so sure about that. Especially the mental part. Yeah, there's so many images arising. We did our research, and we tried it on the testing object we made. What did you do? It was proven. The mental capacity of Earthlings is far more complicated than anything else on Earth, sir. Oh, we did not know that. Yeah, you're putting all kinds of images in people's heads. Being born on Earth sounds very difficult. It can be. It is. I have to agree with that. Anyway, thank you so much for the information you have given us tonight. It means a lot for our mission. We have to report our findings to the base. How will you proceed with your mission and this newfound information? We are not sure yet. It is yet to be discussed, after all. It was really nice talking with all of you. You're welcome. We are off now. Bye. Take care on your way, sir. Aw, he's trying to do a thing. Poor guy. Still creepy though, but poor guy. That was really something. Yes, it was. Indeed. You said the first time they came here was for a date, right? Yeah, but their date never came. And then they mistook Miss Myrtle for their date. Welcome to the stream, we're playing Coffee Talk. And then they mistook Miss Myrtle for their date. The game developer Orc? Wow, I dread to think how that went. It was pretty awkward. But you can't be angry at such naivety. I guess so. By the way, has that young woman been back since I spoke with her last time? Yeah, you had a whole argument with Lua. You were not nice. Fair points, but not nice about it. You mean Miss Lua? Yeah, her. Oh, showing some concern now, are you? I'm just curious. No, I haven't seen her since then. But her boyfriend did come in a few days ago. And Freya was being pretty nosy, to the point that Mr. Gala joined the conversation. My. You really have a knack for starting trouble, don't you? Sadly, I have to agree with that. Yes, you do. Troublemaker you are. Also, you're both troublemakers. Would make very good siblings, honestly. Getting in and out of trouble together. It's not easy to make Gala join a random conversation, unless it really piques his interest. Or it annoys him. I don't know how to react to that. Well, I need to catch a flight to Seoul tomorrow. So, I'm off for the day. Oh, you're leaving Seattle so soon? It's only for a week or so. I'll be back here sooner than you know. Oh well, it'll be a peaceful week then. Mean. Anyway, I need to get going as well. Thank you for letting me stay without ordering anything.
Yeah, you haven't actually gotten a drink today.
I didn't even notice that.
You really don't care about the business?
You don't care?
She didn't order anything, but she did attract people to the coffee shop.
That's true. You were nice. Huh, that's one way to put it. Anyway, Freya, do you want to share a cab? Thanks, but I'm riding my bike.
All right then. See you around. Take care on your way, folks. Oh. Good day. All right. Cappuccino. Italian delight. Press any key. Wednesday, September 30th, 2020. Alright, the evening whispers. Protests arise over government treatment of Atlantic immigrants.
What are they doing?
Stop being mean to people. Dwarven-made cars face challenge against an unexpected competitor. Ooh, sorceress-made cars? The Mother Earth organization fights to save more forests. Nice. Good work. Do more of that. Who have we got first? Welcome. Okay. Who are you gonna be? Good evening, sir. Alright, so, agent needs a name. Not a name, a voice. Hello. Yeah, let's go with this. Hello. I am from the Federal Immigration Regulation and Enforcement Division. Or FIRE for short. How may I help you? We've heard reports of alien sightings in this area. We take the issue of illegal interstellar immigration seriously. That implies so much, so that the whole alien thing, which everyone else here was surprised at existing, not a new thing to you, because you have a division that deals with it. You are the Men in Black. We take the issue of illegal interstellar immigration seriously. Have you seen any creatures you would consider to be alien in nature? I don't think so. But what should I be looking for? What's an alien look like? We're not 100% sure. But according to some eyewitnesses, it's wearing a spacesuit or something similar. Right, it could just be a cosplayer, dude. That's a pretty eye-catching outfit. You'd think an illegal alien would try to blend in better, right? To avoid attention, you know? That is a very good point. In fact, there might be a solid possibility that we have been running around after false testimonies. Yeah, you could be. Even though you're not. There was an alien in here yesterday, but I'm not going to tell you that. They are superior creatures, after all. Do you know that? Have you met one? Thank you for the help. If you see any suspicious activities, please contact us through our website. Through your website? You have a newsletter, a mailing address? Will do, sir. You don't want to drink anything before leaving? We're good. We're good? Are you 3 raccoons in a suit? What's going on here? Take care on your way. Wait, was that actually Neil faking it to see if we would tell people about it? About them? You really need to be more careful, Neil. Huh? Aqua? Aqua! And Myrtle, if I recall. Good evening, traveller. What did I give Myrtle's voice again? I believe it was over here. Yo! Hello, Miss Aqua, Miss Myrtle. Have you both been somewhere together? We planned to meet here. It's just a coincidence we were out at the same time. Would you like to order anything? Do you want to order first? Nah, you go first. Okay. Can I have a cup of green tea with a lot of mint? Green tea with a lot of mint. Green tea with a lot of mint. Boo! See if she likes it. Marrakesh. Is that pronounced Marrakesh or Marrakech? Oh, Marrakesh. Serve it! Your drink's ready. Oh, this looks really fresh. I call it Marrakech, inspired by its origin. Marrakech in Morocco? Okay, Marrakesh, yes. Marrakesh in Morocco? I heard the people there really love tea. Most cultures have some version of tea. Let's give this a try then. Oh my, it's warm but very refreshing. That does sound nice, like a nice tea actually. No wonder Morocco is often associated with tea. Is it?
I guess, yeah, yes, it could be. Yeah, I guess it would. How about you, Miss Metal? You want to order right away? Sure. I'll have the Tetarik. Tetarik. Do we have that? Tetarik. I don't know how to make that. How does one make a Tetarik? How does one make a Tetarik? I don't even know how to make it. How does one make a Tetarik? How do you right away, Mr. What? There's no way to, like, find. Could Google it, but no! I will not cave! I will not. I will not cheat! Alright, Tetarik. I'm gonna say Tetarik is gonna be it's gonna be like a chai. It's gonna be tea with ginger and cinnamon. Ooh. I'll try 3 times. If I don't get it on the 3rd time. Masala chai. No. Okay. Maybe it's coffee. Can't have anything else there. No, because I would have made all of those. How does one make a Tetarik? Probably going to be with milk and mint. Baru, let's try that. Milk mint coffee. No, last chance. Whatever this is. I could go 2 more, but I'm not going to. Coffee with cinnamon and mint. Brew. Cinnamon mint coffee. Let's just serve it. No, let's go one more time. One last round. We can do this. We can do this. It's going to be tea. With lemon and mint. No? Yes. Yes. Brew. See what we think about this. Probably not going to be it, is it? Lemon mint green tea. Let's just serve it. It's going to be wrong. Here's your order. Huh? Is there anything wrong? More like, is there anything right? Because it's not what I ordered at all. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me fix it for you. No need. But make sure it doesn't happen again, okay? If you tell me what's in a thing, I can make it for you. Will do. So, how are things going in the office? As usual. Hiring. But thanks to you and your team, we've made some good progress with a problem we've been stuck on for a while. I worry that because I couldn't get the drink right, they're not gonna end up together. I'm glad I could be of help. It's not every day our research can have an impact as direct as this. Only a few weeks after publication, no less. The thing is, even with your help, we still need to do a ridiculous amount of overtime to make sure the game will be available for the holiday season. Oh, I want to say please don't forget to rest, but I'm sure it won't be that easy for you and the team. Huh. As if those executives care about us. Overtime is not mandatory, they'll say. Please see your family, get some rest. But we all know the optional overtime is a passive-aggressive move. We'll stay longer in the office anyway, because if you go home earlier than the others, you'll feel bad for them. You'll feel guilty. I understand that so much. I hate to admit it, but yeah, it's guilt. Hello, welcome to the stream. We're playing Coffee Talk. I wish I could help you, or at least say something to boost your morale. Sadly, I'm not the right person to give you advice about that. But guilt is something that also bothers me a lot. Oh, what are you guilty about? Even for things I shouldn't feel guilty about. Is that because you escaped your homeland and you have survivor's guilt? People that you left behind? Because that would kind of suck, and it's kind of hard to deal with that. I'm sorry. Even for things I shouldn't feel guilty about. And you know what makes it worse? I know the state of the industry. but it still saddens me to realize that my favorite series was born out of such sacrifice. Yeah, so many games have such intense overtime. I'm really hoping this one didn't, being more of an indie game. I'm sorry, I ruined the mood for everyone.
Don't worry about it, Aqua. I'm not that bad off, you know. At least the company gives us decent compensation. Healthcare, bonuses, and so on. And we're already used to this. So, don't worry about me, okay?
Getting used to unhealthy working conditions shouldn't be a norm.
It shouldn't. Correct. Unfortunately, it is, but yeah, correct take. Hey, cheer up. Remember, your research helped us out a lot. Thanks to you, the rest of the development is going to be much easier. How's your game doing, by the way?
Oh yeah, the book developers. Actually, I have some good news about it.
What is it?
The game got approved to be showcased at Max West this year.
Nice! Badass move. That's really good news. Congrats!
Thank you.
So, what's the problem then?
I haven't confirmed my attendance to the organizer.
Get on that, Aqua. Don't miss this opportunity. Why? Confirm it, fast, before they give your spot to another indie.
Exactly. I'm just not sure about it. Totally valid. It's understandable to be afraid, but you gotta make the plunge.
What's stopping you? Cost?
The booth is free for indies.
That's good then, and the event's even in Seattle, so you can get there, that's good. You don't need to spend anything on travel or accommodation.
So what's holding you up? Is it just fear?
It's a golden ticket.
But I'm not that confident.
You passed the selection process, right? That should be enough validation to reassure you of the game's quality. If I'm not mistaken, the judges are usually prolific people in the industry, and also senior journalists.
I know, but I've told you about my game, right? It's pretty non-traditional, and thousands of people will be visiting Max, expecting Full Metal Conflict and other bigger games.
Every game has its own market, you know. And you'll be in the indie area.
Yeah, just because you're an indie game doesn't mean you can't stand next to the big AAA guns.
Like, do your thing, show your art, you did the awesome thing, go be awesome with it. And you'll be in the indie area. People know what to expect there. Gamers aren't stupid.
Yeah, exactly. What if some haters visit the booth? That will happen, unfortunately. But it's no reason not to go anyway. What if they don't like my game and say bad things about it? You've got to ignore it, unfortunately. Or about me.
That's not going to happen.
No, because Myrtle's going to stand next to you and be awesome.
It's an expo, not the internet. People are way nicer in real life.
That is true, when you don't have the mask. Like, people are generally really kind about it. Even after all that, I'll still be there by myself for the whole event.
That one is a problem, yeah.
Meeting that many people is already scary enough. Doing it for 4 days straight.
Myrtle, you're gonna be there as well with your own game, right? You can duck over there and, like, you know, keep her company, you know, join in, you know, have some backup. Doing it for 4 days straight. I want you to be a couple, because you'd be very cute as a couple.
Showing my baby to the public, I just can't imagine the horror.
You gonna book a ticket? You know what?
Huh?
So far, my schedule is pretty empty around then. Yes, come on, Myrtle, be awesome. If things stay this way until Max, I'll come with you. Yes, Myrtle, yes.
No, you don't have to do that. Even if you're free, then you shouldn't waste your time on me. Relax or something.
Nah, it's no bother. I'll be going to the event anyway. Might as well come with an exhibitor badge.
What about your company's booth?
Don't worry about it. There are hundreds of us. I can just ask my lead to skip this year.
But...
I'm coming with you. Hell yeah, Myrtle. Being awesome. Whether you like it or not.
Okay.
Good. Protect a girlfriend, yes. Now, what are you going to show the game? On?
I'll have a laptop and a smartphone.
Is the expo build ready?
Expo build?
You're not planning to showcase the full version, right?
That's the plan.
Don't. I can give you the guidelines on what to have for the expo build. That's a very good point, actually. You need a demo so that people can play the demo to the end and then go, ooh, I want to buy. If you show the whole thing, people don't need to buy. Yeah, valid. I can give you guidelines on what to have for the expo build. You have the game with you now?
It's on my phone. I can send you the build now if you want.
Do so.
Okay.
Got it. Now, let's see. Alright, who's turning up? Freya? Who is it? Oh, it's you! Hello, Miss Rachel. What was your voice again?
Hi, Traveller. Hi, Traveller. Hi, Traveller.
What's wrong? Yeah, looking a bit down in the dumps.
Huh?
Nothing.
I've just been practicing all day and I'm pretty tired.
Are you having a concert soon?
Don't tell anyone yet. It'll be announced tomorrow. But I'm going to perform at Coachella next week.
They're still adding new performers?
Yeah, you might say that those announced this late are... backups.
If you're a backup for a gigantic concert like that, that's a big deal. Like, you should be proud of that. Oh. But it's still the biggest festival in the country.
Yes! And I'm excited for it. I think I should celebrate with a quick drink. With a special drink.
Yeah,
I think I should celebrate with a special drink. Something sweet.
what do you want to order?
A sweet hot chocolate.
Okay, we can do sweet hot chocolate. So we need chocolate. Do we need... sweet? More sweet? Let's do... chocolate and 2 honeys. Brew that. It might be 2 chocolate. Honey chocolate. No, let's trash that. 2 chocolates and a... No, reset. Chocolate, honey, chocolate. Wait, do I have how to make these things? Cough syrup, Galahad, masala chai, coffee latte, got a ginger latte, dark chocolate, chocolate. What about... we don't have anything else here. What if instead we go chocolate, milk, honey? No. Chocolate. No. Yeah, let's try that. Chocolate, honey, chocolate. Brew. Honey chocolate. Okay, that's the same thing. Okay, in that case, since you said sweet, let's just go chocolate to honey. You said sweet, let's make it sweet. Make it ultra sweet. Honey chocolate. Your sweet hot chocolate is ready.
Thank you.
Did you like it? How is it?
Not bad.
It's not special. Okay, what was meant to be special about it then?
But it's enough.
Please don't hesitate to call me if you need anything else.
Thanks.
If you characters would start giving me the things, I would give you the right things that you get. Other than the instruction on the loading screen. Try putting a time limit on how long they can play.
Why? Wouldn't that break their immersion?
Probably, but in case there's a good reaction to it, you might have people lining up to play your game. Don't want to make them wait too long.
That makes sense.
If you don't want to put a time limit on it, try ending the demo with a cliffhanger. That should get people's attention.
Noted.
Ooh, we got another character. Is this one Freya?
Dad?
Okay. Surprise confrontation.
What are you doing here? After what you did at the studio this evening?
What did you do, dude? Were you creepy? I was worried I couldn't find you anywhere around the studio. I was worried I couldn't find you anywhere around the studio. So I thought you'd be here.
Tension. And now you're causing another ruckus.
We're sorry, Traveler. We didn't mean to cause you any problems. It's not a problem, dude. You're the one being weird about it.
You are sorry. I don't have anything to be sorry for.
That's true. She's been quite lovely. She just ordered a drink. You're the one who's sort of apparently following her. Well, anyway, I'd better order something.
What are you having?
What would you recommend?
Might I suggest a cup of Spanish Sahara?
Oh, what is that?
It's basically hot chocolate with milk and ginger.
Sounds delicious. I'll take that Spanish Sahara.
Do we... I can go back in the list if I need to.
But I will go back in the list. Okay, so. What do we got?
Hot chocolate with milk and ginger.
Okay, I'm gonna go chocolate with milk and ginger. Brew! Serve it!
Your drink is ready, sir.
My, this is amazing.
Glad you liked it. Dad,
Yes?
please just go home after you finish your drink.
Not until you leave that good-for-nothing pervert.
What? What happened? I need him. He's going to help me become more successful.
I know, Morris. He is not a good person.
The industry has changed, Dad. It really hasn't.
It's not like 20 years...
It's not like 20 years ago. Besides, since you left, he's been growing his brand, making his name, managing a lot of stars so they become superstars.
I still have my informants in the industry. He hasn't changed much. And even if he has, it wasn't for the better.
You're just being paranoid. First, you were afraid of how my fans would treat me. Now you're afraid of the industry too. What's next? You lock me in the house because you're afraid of the air I'm breathing?
You're just too young to understand.
No, you need to actually talk to her. Explain the situation and give her tools so she can fight and give herself backup.
You're just too young to understand.
Then make me understand, because this is definitely not helping. There are better ways. Didn't you learn anything from Mum? You were together for almost 15 years, but you learnt nothing, not even how to talk to your own daughter.
Rachel, I'm sorry, but I'm trying, okay?
You're not doing a great job of it, dude. Try harder, because right now, you're not helping anyone. Not me, not you, no one.
I know, but give me a chance. You know what? I will take time. It will take time for me to learn, but I am learning. Or, I could return to the industry. I could try to be your manager.
Dad, are you out of your mind? You've been out of touch for so long.
I told you, I have informants there. I'm not that out of touch. Of course, there are things I'd need to figure out, but
It doesn't work that way, Dad. You know what? You know that. Going from a girl band to a solo career won't be easy. If I take things slow, I'll lose all my momentum.
If you don't want me to be your manager, can you at least choose someone other than Morris?
I don't think so. Mr. Lester is the height of his career now. He's my best chance right now. Don't be too paranoid, okay? I've made my decision. Now, please, go home. Relax. And don't ever come to the studio again. I'm going back there. I need to practice for the festival. It's only a few days away, and it's a big chance to boost my presence as a solo artist.
When are you going to be home?
I don't know. I'll be staying at the hotel the label provided.
But that's...
See you, Dad.
Wait, Rachel.
No, that is actually kinda dangerous if this guy is legit sleazy and he's separating you physically. That is actually fair to be worried about. But you're not explaining that! That's what you need to say.
Wait, Rachel.
Yeah, dude, you're pushing her into a more dangerous situation.
Excuse me for a moment, Traveler.
Yeah, go have a think.
Oh, you're actually going after her. Interesting. I'm sorry about what just happened.
You don't have to apologize.
Yeah, we were busy minding our own business anyway.
What? You didn't hear their argument, Myrtle?
Of course I heard them. I just chose to ignore most of it. It's none of my business, is it?
That's amazing.
What's so amazing about that?
I don't think I can do that. Dividing and focusing my attention so completely, especially when there's an argument like that.
Are you saying you weren't listening to my advice and you were focusing on them instead?
No, I was listening. I made notes.
See? You didn't even realize. But you are capable of focusing your attention.
Now that you mention it, it happens naturally, I guess. Being born into a big family is useful after all.
Yeah, sometimes we don't even realize what we're capable of doing. By the way, you want to head back now?
Yeah, it's pretty late.
Yo, Traveler, we're leaving.
Hope you had a good time. Thank you for the drinks, as usual.
Please take care on your way home. Okay, is that the end of the night? Or is Freya going to turn out? We haven't had Freya at all today, which is interesting. I guess that's all for Cue Freya. Yeah? No, cue him. Okay, we're going to have a little heart-to-heart, my dude. You have some lessons to learn.
Oh, you're back, Mr. Hendry.
Are you all right, sir?
Sir?
Oh. Yes. Please don't worry about me. Did you manage to catch up with Miss Rachel? No, I lost her.
I'm sorry to hear that, but I'm sure she's all right.
I hope you're right.
By the way, pardon me for asking.
Yes?
Throughout your argument with Miss Rachel, something kept bugging me.
What's that?
Why did you leave the music industry?
Now that's a trip down memory lane.
You don't have to tell me if it makes you uncomfortable.
No, it's fine. I left around 20 years ago, just as we were welcoming the beginning of the new millennium. It was a great time for girl bands, you know. They were huge in the 90s.
They were. Those were times.
And they were still enjoying the leftover sensation of the past decade. I met my wife while working. She worked for a record label. That's how we met. I decided to get married and settle down. Wanted a peaceful life.
You didn't find peace managing girl bands?
Oh gosh, no. The politics, the dark side of the industry, none of it's good. But what hit me hardest was the fans. Toxic fans are the worst. The teenage girls especially, they were crazy about their idols.
To the point
where they started doing really unimaginable stuff.
Like what?
Spending all their money trying to copy the superstar lifestyle, abandoning their responsibilities, their families. And the men, they were even worse. They sexualized the girls in every way you could have possibly imagined. Edited photos, stalking, outright sexual assault.
Yeah, that sucks.
It was before the internet, mind you. I mean, the internet existed, but it wasn't as mainstream as it is now. I wasn't even the target of the abuse, but it haunted me. It was everywhere. Don't talk to me about peace. I couldn't sleep back then. Not getting enough sleep is dangerous for cats.
Oh yeah, you are a cat, yeah. Neko Mimi. What do you do for a living now?
After we got married, my wife and I opened a record store. It's not big, but we have a very specific audience. We're niche, but they love us for it. It's more than enough for our little family.
You said you're still in touch with your friends in the music industry.
They visit my place from time to time, and we all meet up at least once a year. Usually it's at my place. Gosh, look at the time. I should go home too.
Are you going to be alright by yourself?
Don't worry about me. I'm an old cat. We're stronger than most people think. See you later, traveler. And sorry for bringing our fight to your place.
Nah, it's cool, dude. Better a safe place than not. Don't worry about it.
Alright then, goodbye.
Interesting. End of the day. No Freya that day. That's the first time we haven't seen Freya for a whole day. I hope she's good. Chocobi Miruku. Chocobi Miruku.
Sweet, nourishing, healthy chocolate.
Alright, what do we got? What's in the paper today?
Thursday, October 1st, 2020.
Churning through this. I think there's only 14 days, and the first one I believe was the 20th of September, which means we might have 3 days left after this. We might actually finish this.
Coachella organizer. The Evening Whispers. Coachella organizer reminds parents not to allow their children to attend unsupervised.
Because monsters will eat them? What does this image say? What? Interesting.
Rachel Florencia confirmed to perform at Coachella 2020.
Hey, that's our girl. Yeah, good for her.
Gil Naiman and Maruki Murakami to collaborate for a new IP.
Ooh. Neil Gaiman and Haruki Murakami were to collaborate. I don't think they have in real life. But that, okay. Not only would that be cool, that's going to make Freya, like, lose her mind. Basically. She's a fan of both of them, specifically. Interesting.
Start the day.
Alright, who we got? Sorry, we're not open yet. Oh, it's you, Neil, you're back. Oh, Neil, you come very early today. Is there anything I can help you with? There is definitely something that you can do. What is it? Can we work here? Do you want a job? Excuse me, what? Is it possible for us to work here? Why? We have learned something precious since we first arrived here. Communication is very important on Earth, and Earthlings communicate in a very complicated way. It blows our mind to learn that you need to mix between verbal and nonverbal communication here. Yes, but I can see that your communication skill has improved an awful lot since you arrived. That is true, but it is not enough. Some of the biggest lessons about Earthlings we have learned, we learned them here. This made us think. Instead of focusing on finding a breeding partner, we should focus on learning how to communicate with Earthlings properly. Sounds like a good strategy. That is why we asked you to allow us to work here. Because you want to interact with our customers? That is correct. I'm not sure about this. Yeah, we don't actually have staff. It's just us. Right? Neil, normally if you were applying for a job on Earth, you have to go through certain processes before you finally get to the job. If you get it at all. Oh. Let me think this over, if you don't mind. And I'll let you know tomorrow. Oh, no. We are sorry for our spontaneity. But it has to be today. May I know why? Because we are leaving for an event tomorrow. Okay. Thoughts? Okay. Thank you! But with one condition. You won't be making any drinks. I'll handle that. Once I'm done, you will give the cup to the customer. Understood. There are other things you need to keep in mind. What is that? Dealing with the customers. Some people come here just to chill. Be chill. You're not getting a date here. They might come just for a drink, work, or to read something. I strongly suggest you let them be. But always be prepared if they want to talk about anything. How can we know whether people want to be left alone or not? That won't be easy. Usually if they're at the bar, they want to chat, or they're open to chatting. If they're not, especially there's seats behind, they want to escape. But you'll be able to judge based on their body language. Non-verbal signs? Yes. That will be very hard for us. Indeed. Don't worry, I'll give you a sign. When you should start talking or when you should stop. Thank you. We will need that so much. Well, that's basically all you need to do here. Do we need a special outfit to do the job? Not really. I'll lend you an apron, though. To keep your suit clean. And to differentiate you from the customers. You don't really need more differentiation. But it will make you look more legit for the job. That is a very Earthling thing to do. It is. Alright then. Are you ready for this? We are! Okay, let's start the night. Here we go. We have staff now. Mwahaha. Welcome. That is a good reaction. That is probably the correct reaction. Yes. Holy wow. What the hell is happening? Good evening, Miss Freya. Hey, traveler, what's going on here? Well, Neil is working here tonight. And I thought I was the one who brought bad news. I never thought this place would be ground zero for an alien invasion. It's not that. Neil is just helping out. You've never looked like someone who needs help. There are a few things to clarify, Miss Freya. First, our mission was never about conquering Earth. In fact, it is the other way around. Second, judging from the situation, we are actually the person who is getting help from the barista. Not the other way around. What? We have learned some things since we arrived, and we came to a conclusion. Before starting another breeding mission, we should learn more about how Earthlings communicate. We thought this place was the best place to learn. And you just agreed to this? On one condition. I make the drinks. Neil will only be here to serve and communicate. Fair trade. What's in it for you then? What? You're helping them here. What do you get in return? Now that you mention it, if there's anything you want from us, please do not hesitate to ask. Don't mention it. Well, maybe you can be my next story. I can write an article about your work here. Freya? If I still need to write for the paper again, have you been fired? Were you possibly getting fired? What happened? The chief found out. Oh. Is that why you didn't come in yesterday? Yes, why? That makes sense. How did she find out? You remember my fateful meeting with the higher up? In the elevator? Yes. The same thing happened with my chief. They met each other in the lift. They met each other in the lift. And the higher up mentioned our encounter to her. Oh no. The chief called me into her office, and things went downhill from there. Oh, did you get yelled at? She realized immediately that it was the reason for my poor performance lately. She didn't like it, of course. I'm sorry to hear that. What are you gonna do now? Write the goddamn novel, I guess. And after that, hope that it sells well? If not, I don't know. That's rough. We do not understand what is really happening, Miss Freya, but we feel the immense sadness and frustration you feel. How about a warm cup of drink? It is on the house. Huh? You allowed to do that? We will pay for the drink. No, it's okay. It's on the house. That was a nice thing to do, Neil. That was the best thing to do according to our senses. It was. So, what do you want to drink, Miss Freya? Your favorite. Our favorite? Anything. I trust you with the decision. Okay. I mean, I know what she would normally have, which is straight espresso. But what are we thinking? Is there a hint as to what that could be? Freya, do we have anything more here? I think maybe coffee. Just give you your usual. That's your thing. Brew. Do it. Serve it. Here is your drink. Especially crafted by the owner of this coffee shop. Well, who else is gonna brew it? Thank you so much for this. I always wondered why your place only served hot drinks, but today I might have an idea why. What are you getting at? How far along are you with the novel? I can prepare the draft in a few days, I think. Now that I don't really need to care about other deadlines. And if I manage to infuse some coffee and creativity into my blood, that sounds doable, even without the caffeine infusion. Excuse me, Miss Freya. We have learned extensively about Earthlings' bodies, about all the races, and we do not think infusing your blood with coffee would be advisable. Yeah. I'm sorry, Neil. I'm not really in the mood for this sort of conversation. It was just... Neil? Freya wasn't serious about infusing herself with coffee. Oh. We are glad to hear that, then. That was a figure of speech, Neil. We have heard about that. We have heard about that term. It is still very hard to understand your language. It will always be hard. Languages will keep on changing. Understood. At least we are here now to learn the basics of how Earthlings communicate. Miss Freya, if we may ask away. How fast do you write? Not fast enough, apparently. But do you have numbers? Numbers? How many words do you produce per day? I don't think I have the exact number. But full-time, I should be able to write between 3 and 5,000 words per day? Holy hell! That's amazing! If you can do that every single day... I've never managed a 5,000 word day. Like, yeah, badass. Respect. That's a lot. That's raw. Even still, that's a lot of words. After that, I still need to edit it. I usually end up with about half of what I originally wrote. According to our research, the standard number of words for the thing you need to write is between 50 and 100,000. That's right. But for this draft, I don't need to write that much. That is pleasant information to hear. How many words do you need to write? Let's see. I think it should be around 15,000 words. That's pretty big for a pitch draft. Well, it's GRA Media, the biggest publisher around. If we count based on the number of words, it seems like you will be able to achieve your target easily. I wish. Yeah, that's kind of wishful thinking. Writing isn't only about the number of words, Neil. It requires things outside the mere word count. If we only judged writers by their ability to write a large number of words, then we wouldn't have poetry or short stories. That is pretty hard to understand. But we learned beforehand that art is a difficult matter. Yeah, you don't judge an artist by how much paint is on the canvas, you judge them by skill and emotion involved. Same way you don't judge writers by how many words are on the page. Provided they can finish a story, you judge them by the skill and the emotion involved. And other things, I guess. But we learned beforehand that art is a difficult matter, even for Earthlings. Yep. Earthlings seem to have a fascination for things which are hard to understand. From languages to arts. Yeah, basically. We like puzzles. Right again. But you're not that wrong with writing. Yeah, but you're not that wrong about writing, you know. Word count is one of the few things you can objectively judge a story by. It's not the most important thing, but it's still up there. So it is still a valid parameter. Definitely. It's a valid parameter for how long it's going to take you to finish something. You can knock out a 1,000 word thing in like an hour or a day, fully edited. But getting a 15,000 script, that's not... Some people can do that in a day. Most very rarely. Cool. That didn't sound at all like you, Neil. I guess you really are learning something on Earth. On Earth. Oh yeah, he said cool. That's true. Oh, another guest. Hey, Myrtle's back. Good evening, Miss Myrtle. I won't even ask. Yeah. Oh, you've met Neil before, haven't you, Myrtle? Yes, you have. Last night. Except for one thing. Who's making the drinks? I'm still the one responsible for that. Good. Yeah, valid concern. Coffee with a little bit of ginger, please. Coffee with a little bit of ginger, please. Coffee with a little bit of ginger. Brew. Coffee with a little bit of Yahe Tubruk. Okay. Your order is ready. Not bad. Thanks. You are welcome. What brings you here today, Miss Myrtle? Neil, some people come to a coffee shop just to sit without being disturbed. Oh, that definitely seems to fit Miss Myrtle's visits here. Actually, I'm not here just to sit without being disturbed. Huh? Pardon us. I was just training Neil on how to talk with customers here. I can see that. You're still trying to get laid? Oh! No, we are not. We are tasked with learning how Earthlings communicate with each other. Yeah, that's a step in the right direction. One suggestion: if you want to blend in with us,
Stop using such formal language. Start talking with the way we talk. Start listening to the way we listen, which essentially is not really listening at all. That would be very difficult to achieve, but we will try, step by step. One small step for you might be one giant leap for your kind. Nice reference. Respect. That was nicely said, Miss Freya. Yeah, you caught that too, dude. Nice. By the way, Miss Myrtle, now that we know you are not here for your usual activities, are you here for someone, then? Yeah. Oh, is it Aqua? Uh-huh. What's the occasion? No special occasion. It's just... you two going out a little bit. That might be Aqua. Aqua's here, yeah! I'm sorry. I'm late. I was supposed to leave early, but... what is this? What is happening here? Okay, wait, I can do this. I already told the barista to call the cops when he's said he was going to be here. I already told the barista to call the cops when he said he was going to breed here. One more time. I already told the barista to call the cops when he said he was going to breed here. Where is Traveler? I'm right here. All right, Miss Aqua, please relax. I'm here. Oh, you're safe. Yes, everything is fine. Okay. Please let me take a breath. Here, please drink this water. Yeah, if Neil is behind the counter now, does that mean that the cops are going to find him and, like, raid the place and everything's going to be very bad very quickly? Feeling better now? Yes. I'm sorry. It is all right, Miss Aqua. Everyone has been surprised to see me here. What are you doing here, anyway? We are starting to think that we might need to make a... recording for the answer to this question. You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. Yeah, that was kind of rude, Neil. That was kind of rude. No problem, Miss Aqua. It is time for our break anyway. So, here is the deal. Filling in... Oh, we're on the other side now. That's really interesting. Very nice of you to do this, Traveler. It's nothing, really. But do you really think one day is enough to learn everything? Definitely not. But we do not want to disturb this place's business for any longer. As if this place cares about business. Besides, we want to travel around the planet more. This coffee shop is a good start, but we cannot limit ourselves to just this place. Where do you want to go after this? Coachella. Okay. Stunned silence. What? What are you going to do at Coachella? According to our research, there are many breedings happening during Coachella. Yeah, I mean, yeah, maybe not. Yeah, I guess that is true. Yeah. That is why we decided that the event will be our next target. Well, you're not wrong. You didn't say the baby has to be born out of... But didn't you say the baby has to be born out of love? Yes. We noticed that. But we also noticed that we need to know a lot more about Earthlings, including the breeding manners. That is what we will study at Coachella. After that, we will be very ready to breed with so many female Earthlings. Okay, so you're basically planning to watch people in the creepiest way. Nature documentary level creepy way. I shouldn't say this, but hell, that sounds like the best plan you've had since you got here. It's still creepy though. We know. We also surprised ourselves. But please, Miss Freya, let us stop talking about our plan. We work here today. First, let us return to our spot behind the bar. So our discussion with Miss Myrtle was stopped abruptly. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. What are you two doing together? It's nothing. We're just friends, you know? You can be together. It's okay. It's fine. We just want to hang out and talk. We just want to hang out and talk about our work. We both work in the same field, remember? Yes, that's it. Yeah, no, you two are hiding something. I don't have that much experience in game development, you see. I thought your research was in computer graphics. Yes, but I've never made a game from scratch before. I was always a bystander. So I've been asking Myrtle for feedback from time to time. Today I wanted to thank her directly, but she arrived first, so I couldn't buy her a drink. Never mind that. I'd refuse it anyway.
But, wait. If you want to thank her directly, does it mean you're done with the game? Excuse me, Miss Freya. It should be your, not your. Oh, you are so... Oh, you are correcting my grammar now, huh? Does that mean they can see speech bubbles? Hold up. Load. If you want to thank her directly, does it mean you're done with the game? Excuse me, Miss Freya. It should be your, not your. Yeah, maybe Neil can see the speech bubbles, so they know they're in a game to see a typo. That's the slimmest fourth wall break. Oh, slim, not slim. Subtle. That's the subtlest fourth wall break I've possibly ever seen. It was a slip of the tongue, okay? I'm sorry. How did you even pick up on that anyway? It's not like what I'm saying is written down anywhere. Okay, no, you've noticed. We just know. Back to you, Aqua. So, you're done with your game? There's quite a lot of things I need to polish and fix, but players can enjoy the experience from start to finish. What kind of feedback do you give people for a video game? Well, that depends on the game. Oh, is this going to be the team? So you're going to write the story, and you two are going to program the game. That would be really cool. Yeah. That depends on the game. But in Aqua's case, most of my advice was about the pacing, control, and UI UX. It must be fun to have finished working on your creation. It is pretty good. It surely removed some of the weight on my chest, just to replace it with another weight. You mean there's still more to come after you're done? I'm not done with my book. I just lost my job, and if I can't finish this draft on time, I'm done. And even after all that, if it doesn't sell well, I'm even more done, doubly done. I am sorry to hear that, Freya, but please be more confident. I'm even starting to doubt myself. I read some of your short stories, you know. After our first meeting, I subscribed to the Evening Whispers app, and then I read some of the stuff you wrote. They're really good, you know. That's a really nice thing to say. Not just that the stories are good, but you went through all that trouble to subscribe to an app in order just to read them, and then enjoyed them. That's a really cool thing. There's a lot of effort. Some of them are better than others, but it's still an enjoyable experience to read them. So I'm excited to check out your book once it's done. You're too kind, Aqua. What you're going through is more or less the same as what Myrtle's going through, so I'm sure you'll both be fine. What's Myrtle going through? You don't have to talk about it in front of other people. Oh my god! I'm so sorry! I didn't mean to! It's just that sharing is caring, you know? Cute. Okay. Thank you for helping me share with other people. I really am sorry. I know, I said thanks already, right? But you put so much emphasis on share. That's sarcasm, I know that. Aqua. I'm sorry if it sounded that way. But yeah, I kind of get what you're dealing with. Although it's a bit different for me. What's your problem? Burnout. That's rough. Burnout sucks. Been there. I've been working on something for 2 years straight, but no one outside of the office knows about it. And those who don't seem to appreciate it, those who do, don't seem to appreciate it at all. That sucks, I'm sorry. I thought Full Metal Conflict had a new game every 2 years. Yes. I don't really work on them. Not directly. So what do you work on? A secret project. I'll tell you under friend DA, okay? Alright, I'm not with the paper anymore anyway. I'm part of a special team. You hunt monsters and crime at night. We're tasked with making a breakthrough in the studio. We need to be able to make a prototype for a new IP, or worst case, another FMC game in a different genre. Isn't that a dream job for some people? Huh. That's what I thought, at first. No, it's a big undertaking. Like, you can do it, but that's not a small deal. You're a writer, right? Imagine being a writer, but you can't publish anything you write. For years. That doesn't sound like a pleasant situation at all. Actually, it kind of sounds like you've written a bunch of books and they can't be put out yet. because the publishing deal takes time. My team has been making pitches, dozens of them, hundreds, thousands. Out of all those countless pitches, only a handful got approved for prototyping. That's rough. And so far, none of the prototypes have been approved. Ouch. Yeah, that sucks. There are only 7 of us on the team. The 7 samurai. That's what they said. So you haven't released anything for the last 2 years? Sometimes our team works to support others when they're going through a crunch cycle. They need to hit an almost impossible target. We jump in. No wonder you folks are considered the 7 samurai. Yeah, you run in to save the town when it's being attacked. I guess, yeah. By the way, Myrtle, I just realized. What? Usually developers get their vacation time after finishing a project, right? More or less, yeah. When was the last time you had a vacation? Before I joined this company, I guess. How long have you been with the company? That's like 4 years ago! Yep. Uh-huh. Yeah, that's unfortunately common, that the work sort of takes over your entire life. Sucky. You need to be able to live. Uh-huh. Dude, no wonder you're so burnt out. Yep, absolutely, you need to escape. Determination! Yes, that's why! You need a vacation! But I can't just take one. You can! In fact, you will do it tomorrow. But tomorrow is... I'm not done yet. You will take tomorrow, the day after, and another day... You will take tomorrow, the day after, and another day after off. But where should I go? Don't worry, I'll take care of that. Are you planning a date? Please tell me you're planning a date. Please tell me that's what that looks like. Planning a date. Right, Freya? They're planning a date. They're totally planning a date. You will? I'm going with you for this long weekend vacation. Planning a date. What about Max West? That's not this weekend. Forget about it for now. Hey. Okay. Hey, okay. But I can't do it tomorrow. How about starting Friday? It's still a long weekend getaway, right? All right. Yeah, you need at least one day to, like, get work prepped. Oh, I'm so excited! Wow, Aqua. You look like a different person. Really? Yeah, you suddenly had confidence. That was very nice. Like, that's really sweet. I'm sorry. Don't be. Okay, it's settled then. Determination. I need to go home now. And prepare for our getaway. I'll come with you. Up to my apartment? No, we'll walk together to the bus stop, just like last time. Oh, okay then. That's very nice. Everyone, see you next week, okay? Have fun. Take care out there. May you find joy during your vacation. That's a really nice thing. May you find joy in your life. Are you not going with her, Myrtle? Okay, see you folks later. There we go. Aw, cute. Vacation, huh? You definitely need one, Freya. I know, but not now. I've got to finish this draft first. As we have said before, you can do it, Miss Freya. Thanks, Neil. Anyway, are you going to close anytime soon? Depends. Why? I'm in the mood for some writing. Then please take your time. You sure? Do you want another drink to be going on with? Still on the house. I definitely won't say no. That is really nice. Giving her a place to escape to. That's the one that Myrtle wanted. Teteric. Tea with milk mixed by pouring the two repeatedly between cups, originally from Malaysia. Okay. The tea with milk. There's the only two things. There would probably be tea, milk, tea. Press any key. Alright, what day are we on? Friday, October 2nd, 2020. What's in the news today? The Evening Whispers is with the people for stricter gun laws. Yes, 100%. Put some gun laws in. Put some goddamn gun laws in. New healthier fury sedative might be available sooner. Oh, that's cool. Action video game Rising Hell. Blamed for violence in school. No, that's the problem. Not that. That. Look to your left.
Start the day.
Who we got? Who we got? Welcome. Oh, it's you, dude. Good evening, Mr. Baileys. What was he? Evening. Am I the first customer tonight? You are? That's new. What are you thinking? Secrets? Gonna give a secret? Freya's not here? No, not yet. She said she's coming later tonight. Got something to do with meeting some fellow writer friends. Why not do it here? It's her favorite place, right? Her friends have visited this place from time to time, just not as much as her. Writers gathering, huh? I wonder what writers talk about when they're hanging out. All kinds of stuff. Often writing. I've known them for some years now. She has this habit, you know. If she said they're friends, that means they're just hanging out normally. But if she said they were writer friends, they're probably talking about work. Yeah, basically. Are they giving each other feedback on their latest drafts, or sharing and validating ideas? Interesting. They even use code words. For meeting up. Oh, it's not like that. She doesn't even realize that's what she says. I just picked up on it. That's even more interesting. So wait, what day is today? It's October 2nd? I believe we might have 2 days after this. October 2nd, yeah, so I think it's a 14-day cycle, so it might be 2 or 3 days after this. Are you always so observant? It's part of the job. Why is that? People come here every day. Some of them aren't as talkative as others, but their body language can be loud and clear. It can tell you a lot of things. Whether they need a friendly ear, or just want to be alone. It applies to what they're ordering as well. Because, you know, sometimes what people want is not what they need. That's deeper than I would have thought. So, what are you reading from? Me now? Oh, so what are you reading from me now? I won't say. Why? I'm gonna say that he thinks this is all crap. But he wants somewhere safe to be. That would break the charm. The hell was that? I guess I can say this much. Whatever I say or do to our customers, it's always related to what I'm getting from their body language. Including our interaction now. Ooh. Listen to all the songs. I've silenced the songs though. Man. Now I see why you didn't want to share. Ooh. Even that was enough to make me feel like I'm naked in front of you.
Yes, penetrating stare.
By the way, I haven't ordered anything. What are you having tonight? Hot chocolate. With ginger and cinnamon. I heard that's a good drink for a bitter heart. Oh, have you broken up? Oh, I hope not. Okay. Well, no, come back. What was it? Hot chocolate with ginger and cinnamon.
Coming right up. Chocolate with ginger and cinnamon. Brew!
Oh, I just finished my tea as well. Yeah. Oh, that's why it's called a bitter heart. Okay.
Serve it.
Here you go. You're a pretty romantic person, huh? Spending extra time decorating this drink? Only for special people and special drinks. I didn't put latte on it, though. Hey, traveler. Tell me about yourself. What do you want to know? Anything. How old are you? Old enough to open a coffee shop. Smooth. Oh, man. I guess I should say sorry for asking that. It's alright. But that's the only answer I can give. Now you're making me wonder what I should ask next. Ooh, who we got now? Hey, whoa, what have you been up to? Oh no, what happened to you, my friend? Are you drunk or are you tired? Hello, everyone. Why are you both looking at me like that? What have you been through? Freya, you look horrible. No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to echo our dear barista. Yeah, you do.
What happened?
You'd better be better. You'd better be better. You'd better be better asking what didn't happen. Why is that so hard to say? You'd be better asking what didn't happen. Because the answer would be proper sleep. Okay, so you just haven't slept in like a week. And decent progress on my draft.
Okay, you need to rest, though she is so behind on writing.
And miss my deadline?
You're missing it already.
Hell no. Sorry, Baileys. I won't be able to keep you company. Because I have to finish this thing. And for that, I'll need a whole hell of a lot of espresso.
Are you sure about that? You really should just rest. Get something to help you sleep?
Espresso! Please!
Okay. 3 coffees coming up. Brew! One espresso, here we are. Serve it. Are you gonna... I don't want to do this. You really need to have a rest, Freya.
Just give me the damned espresso.
Okay. I love slightly broken Freya. He's kind of great.
This'll keep me from falling asleep.
That's the problem. How was the meeting?
It was pretty good. A lot of good advice. That also means things, and not a small number of them, mind you, need to be rewritten.
Oh, that sucks. Oh.
It's not that bad. Rewriting is part of the process. It's just I'm going to my usual corner. Thanks to your coffee, I might make it through the night.
Huh. She looks horrible. She does. But don't worry about her. She'll finish it.
This isn't the first time she's acted like this?
No, but this time the stakes are pretty high. Yep. So, what brings you here today?
I'm not even sure myself. I had no plan tonight, and this place just came to mind. Out of the blue.
I'll have to thank your subconscious then. Getting tongue-tied.
I guess you should.
Ooh, new person. Who is it?
Oh, look!
Oh! You gonna make up? Please make up?
Not sure whether I should thank it or not, though. Hi, Lua.
You had a... Hi, Bailey. Deep kinda... Hi, Baileys.
How... You first.
No, you first.
I was just going to ask, how are you doing?
I'm fine, thanks. How about you?
I'm good, yeah.
Awkward. I think I need to order something first.
Oh, of course. Go ahead.
Hi, traveller. What are you having this evening, Miss Lua? Gingerbread coffee, please. Gingerbread coffee. Do I remember how to make that? Gingerbread... I have ginger latte. Don't have gingerbread. I'm thinking it's going to be coffee, ginger, cinnamon. Unless that makes something else. Dun, 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 dun. Coffee, ginger. Dun, 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 dun. I don't think it does. Bit of hot chocolate, ginger, cinnamon. I'm gonna see if this works. Let us see.
Gingerbread coffee, nailed it! All right. Here it is.
Thank you. My grandma used to make this drink for me. It reminds me so much of her. Aw. It reminds me of when I was growing up, with my family. Pointed. Look. How's work? It's going pretty okay. You? I'm not taking any new jobs at the moment. Because, well, you know. Yeah, I get it. You have enough in your savings, right? That's a very Lua thing to ask. But yeah, I do. Thanks to that last annoying job. It went well in the end? It kinda did. They paid me on time at least. And the pay was amazing. How long are you planning to take a break for? I don't know. Until my problems are settled, I guess. And what problems are those? What problems are those? I'll tell you this. But don't tell anyone, okay? Not even Traveller, who's standing in front of us? Not even Traveller. Okay. So there's this girl. I love her. We've been going out for a few years, but I'm not really sure where we stand now. How can you not be sure? We had an argument about a week ago. It wasn't anything new, but somehow things escalated uncontrollably. Why is that? I assume both of us were just tired, knowing that we're fighting against centuries of tradition. We haven't really talked since our last fight. Leaving things unresolved is not a good idea. But I can't bring myself to stop the conversation. Why? Even I'm not sure about that. Pride, maybe? Or tiredness? This is a very sweet way to go about it. Or knowing that chances are we won't be able to find the best solution for everyone anyway. Baileys, I have a question. Go ahead. What do you think she's feeling right now? To be honest, I don't know. She's not like me, that's for sure. Thankfully. Why? At least it won't affect her professional life that much. I'm glad I'm a freelancer. It means I can just take a break from work without so many problems. I'm not as professional as her, you see. I think you're wrong. Really? If I were her, I would find it difficult to live life as usual. But I'd put on a lot of masks, just to hide the feelings I was going through. Oh, they might actually get through this. That sounds difficult and uncomfortable. It is. But a friend told me once, you gotta do what you gotta do. He must be a pretty cool guy. He is. Oh, come on, you two, you can do it. You can do it. What's next for us, Baileys? I don't know, Lua. I met some new people this week. Including that supermodel? You knew? That girl in the corner told me. Yeah, including that supermodel. And how does that make you feel? Like a fool. What? He said a lot of things that I've been trying to avoid thinking about. A lot of truths. He's a bit like you know. Attitude-wise. You'd get along with him. Doubt it. Opposites attract, but similarity breeds contempt. Ever heard that before? A lot. From a certain hipster elf. Yeah. And after listening to that guy, what's your stance on, you know? Hello, welcome to the stream. We're playing Copy Talk. Us. There. I'm not sure, Baileys. What about you, yourself? Had any similar experiences this week? I have, in fact. You met a vampire, and I met a werewolf, who happened to be very close friends. Oh, hey, Detective Wolf. Welcome. Glad you've caught the stream. I'm going to be doing this twice a week, hopefully, for a while. You met a vampire, and I met a werewolf. What are the odds? What are the odds indeed? What did your werewolf say? Not much, to be honest. But he made a good point about the importance of family. Baileys. I know I've been stubborn about you wanting to make peace with my family. And I know why that's very important for you. But Freya said something that kind of hit hard. What was it? I was just using you as an excuse to escape my family, when I actually want to do that anyway. For myself. Huh. You know me, Baileys. I do. And you know how I feel uncomfortable with people leaving their families. Which makes me an arsehole, I guess. I get why you think that way, Lua.
Blood is thicker than water. The full version is blood of the covenant is thicker than the water of the womb. So actually family is not more important. It's the family you choose that is more important. Shorter version switches the idea. What should we do? Lua? Yes, Baileys? Please let me leave my family. I'll try to get your family to accept me. That sounds like the easier thing to do after all. But you'll lose your immortality. Hello, more people. We're playing Coffee Talk. Welcome. You'll be an outcast among other elves. An outcast from a bunch of overly pretentious people? Sounds great. You'll live a long time, but you won't have the perfect health and perfect life that's the elven privilege. But it's not a perfect life without you. Sweet. Good 9. What if our relationship doesn't last? You'll have lost everything. You'll blame me. Lua, I will never blame you for anything. If we're talking about who I used to be, that guy would never have blamed himself. 100 reasons for why something failed, but never anything to do with him. But that won't happen to us. You know why? Because I've learned so many things by being with you for 10 years. Well, we've been together a while. It made me a better person. So, you don't need to worry about any of that. Because right now, you're the most important part of my life. I don't need an immortal life. Because without you, it won't be a life worth living. Cool, I never played this game before, so this is cool. And this video's talked about making will probably come out eventually. That's really cool, you're making the videos! That's awesome, Detective Wolf! Reviews? Hell yes, do the thing! Because without you, it won't be a life worth living. Baileys, Pointed stare. I believe in you. Ooh, what's happened? Oh! Oh, cutscene! They're together! Success! Ooh, what's... Someone is talking to me. Lua. Baileys. I feel like we're living in a soap opera. It seems so. So what's our plan? Tomorrow's Saturday. Are we going on a date? I'm going to my parents' place. Oh. And I want you to come with me. What? That's so sudden. Did you already have plans for tomorrow? Well, no. It's just... I'm not prepared to meet them. Get rid of this cough. Yes, don't push your voice. If you are coughing, do not record. Just give it time. All of the green tea with honey. Yeah. Once it's broken, it's very hard to get back. But yes, do the thing. That's awesome. I'm so happy for you. I'm not prepared to meet them. You'll be fine. You don't want to tell them about this first? It'll be alright. Well, they never forbade you from dating other races. They're not big fans of elves, that much is true. But you can prove them wrong. Okay, this could be a good first step. It is. It's set then. I don't know what'll happen tomorrow, but we can think about it. And anything else, later. I'm with you on that. So, does that mean you don't mind me? I had my doubts, but now I'm sure. I can trust you. Lua, thank you. Are you still staying at Farron's house? Yeah. You're staying with me tonight. Aw. Huh? What about your roommate? She's away for the weekend. Ooh. Taking a long weekend getaway until Sunday night. Wait. Taking a long weekend getaway until Sunday night. Is your roommate either Myrtle or Aqua? Ooh. Until Sunday night. Fate is on our side, it seems. Hey, Traveller. Yes? We're leaving. Thank you so much for keeping up with... Yeah, thank you so much for keeping up with this past week. Keeping up with us. Thank you so much for keeping up with us this past week. The pleasure was mine. We're off then. See you. Thank you for coming. Take care out there, you two. That's really cool, they got back together. They solved the problem, possibly. Yes! Success. Hey, Freya, you're here. That was pretty intense. Oh, you're back in the real world. You're awake and alive. I just pretend not to notice. They're like one of the main reasons why I'm writing this story. So I have to see their struggles through till the end. It's important for the writing, you know.
That's cold.
What? It's not like that. It's just that... Yeah, that was cold. I'm sorry.
You look better than before, though. Yeah, you were broken before.
For now. I can't tell you how I feel until it's done. And I don't...
Ooh, person. Another person. Ooh, big, loud person. Oh! Gala. That's Gala. He's doing his fury. He needs the drink. Gala need drink.
Okay, just don't break the furniture, dude. Get you the drink.
Roar!
Whoa!
Freya, get over here.
This wolf? Is that him?
I think so. Welcome, sir.
Roar! Are you crazy? You can't treat a werewolf in a fury like a normal customer?
Trust me. He must have his reasons for coming here.
Roar!
Excellent roaring, yes. You can relax, sir. Do you need anything? Something to calm you down, maybe?
Roar!
Okay, so we're making the thing. No, come back.
What? Oh, come on. I know the recipe. You're not going to let me see the rest. Oh.
Okay, so it was... Crap. What was it? What was it? That's a problem.
It's tea, cinnamon, tea, ginger, and cinnamon, I think. Tea, ginger, cinnamon. Oh, no, that's what it was. It was tea, ginger, cinnamon. That's where I got it wrong before. Okay. Try that. No, it's okay. I think we've got it.
No, that's not it. That is not it. Damn it. Okay, it might have been the green tea.
I am trying not to Google it. I know that the information is in this button, but they won't let me see it. Green tea, ginger, cinnamon.
Brew! Come on. Work.
The Grinch.
No. Wait, what? Okay.
Nope, that wasn't it. Okay. I think it was tea, cinnamon, ginger? Is it that? Come on, I know there's a mix. We can do this. Nope, that's not it either. Ah. Okay. Tea. I thought it was. Wait. It has to be one of these. So it's going to be tea. That's really annoying that I can't access the one thing that would tell me the answers. Cinnamon. No, it had reset. Tea, ginger, milk. Brew. Let's see. Nope. Got 2 more chances. I'm gonna fail this one. Still not gonna let me in? Nope. Tea. Yeah, I got 2 chances. 2 chances to get this working. I can't remember. Nope. I don't know. I know it had tea and ginger. Lemon, maybe? I don't think it was.
try it. Nope. Last chance. I know it was tea cinnamon ginger. Let's try that. Come on, come on. Nope. Okay. We have failed. Woo! Here's your... Nope. Nope. Gonna destroy everything? Gonna destroy everything? We lost him. No, couldn't save him. Damn it.
What the hell? Is that really him?
After seeing the reaction to the drink, 100%. Well, whoever he is. Huh? What's going on?
This place survived.
It did, actually. Thankfully, yes. But I think I need to... Yeah, but I think I need to close up shop early. Don't want to cause any more ruckus. And I need to clean up some of the mess anyway.
Good idea.
Can you get back all right by yourself?
I'll manage.
Take care on your way back.
You be careful too. See you tomorrow.
See you. Okay. End of the day. So, alas, that is going to be where I have to leave this. But this has been really awesome. I think we should probably be finishing this in the next stream, which should hopefully be next Thursday. Yeah, hopefully. But yeah, this has been really fun. Thank you so much for joining, especially you, Detective Wolf Reviews. Thank you so much for being here. I'm glad you caught this. So I'm streaming about this time, Mondays and Thursdays. Yeah, I'm going to try and do this more often. But yeah, it's been awesome. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day, and I'll see you next time. Fare thee well. Goodbye.